Greetings, fellow humans. Katrina here. Welcome to another episode of I Don't Know, because I don't know what we're going to talk about. I've got Jackie here today. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jacky. I'm from Rhode Island.
Nice. And so I don't know what we're having for our topic today, but I'm curious, what do you got on your mind? I like your nails, by the way. I just saw, and this is a total tangent, but I like your nails.
Thank you, thank you. I got them done for myself. I guess for myself. Can we talk? Oh,
Nice. Yeah. So you got them done for yourself?
yeah. I'm like, can we go for myself?
That's cool. I haven't done my nails in forever, but they're probably the longest they've ever been in 2 years.
Mine too. Mine
So
too.
what were you going to say before I tangented with the nails?
No, I was like, I don't know really what to talk about. Just, you
Well, how
could
about
bring up the
life?
topic, and
I know that you've done a lot in life and you've survived a lot in life.
yes,
Without
I
telling your story
have.
for you, can you give a little bit of your background?
Yeah.
I don't want to tell your business.
Right. So yeah, I've been through a lot. I mean, I started drinking at a young age, you know, so that didn't help. I got in a bad car accident in 2002, I want to say. That was like, I had just probably turned 20, 21.
Oh, young.
Yeah, I had just turned 21 and I lost my spleen and I lost 5 pints of blood but I didn't wake up with the anesthesia. I was pronounced dead and then the doctor walked away. No, not the doctor. The priest walked away and I hear my mom crying. I'm hearing my mom crying.
Oh,
And
so
I'm
they
like, what's
actually
going
like
on?
pronounced you dead?
Yeah, they actually pronounced me dead. Yep.
Wow.
And yeah, after that accident, I had quit drinking because I was drinking for a long time, on and off, but I quit for 7 years, and it was hard. It was hard because I ended up in like this new relationship at the time with now my kid's dad, and he used to have like a lot of friends over. I used to have my sister over. They were always drinking, and it was hard then, but I managed. I did, but I ended
Social
up
pressures to drink are
relapsing.
rampant. There's a lot of social pressure for people to drink.
There is, and then you have to watch it and look at, and it's fine. I've learned I was fine then. Is when I went to bartending school because I was like bored and I was trying to get my GED because I got taken out of school from my mom because she's like, "Oh, you're gonna drink, then get out of school." And I was in the 12th grade at the time, and me being how I am, I was trying to go to school, and she grabbed me. She's like, "No, you can't. You're gonna go to work." I was already working, but now I have to work full time. Like morning time, and it was crazy.
But I'm curious, how old were you
So,
when you became a grown-up?
I was like 12, probably 12. I did, yeah. I was doing a lot of things by myself since I was really young.
Impressive.
So it's been hard though,
Humans, I think,
and
are adaptable. Like we adapt to things that are even like really rough on us. Would you say that's accurate?
yeah, 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 because we have to keep going. So we're like, well, if we don't handle this, we're gonna keep going with the pain, or we're gonna solve it and not,
Yeah. Have
oh,
you ever heard
I
pain is inevitable and suffering is optional?
have not.
Yeah,
What's
that's one of those
that?
things where they say pain times resistance because pain is going to happen. Like we're going to get hurt, our kids are going to get hurt, things are going to happen. But our resistance
Right.
to that makes it whether it's suffering or not.
So that's like like with death, right?
Yeah, that's a
You
good
would use that
example.
with like
Grief.
death. Yeah. Grief.
What do you know about grief?
Yeah. Too much. Too much. So I had so many people pass away last year, like friends, close friends, like people like I grew up with, people like my family members, my cousins, like last year was bad. It was like 6 people in a row. Like
Oh,
every month
wow.
was a
So that's like a
person.
wave crashing each time, like a huge
Each
wave. I
time,
think of grief as like a wave sometimes, and those waves come crashing at you.
They say it comes in threes, right?
Oh, I don't know about that. Tell me about that.
There's a saying that, the storm is bad things happen. When bad things happen, they come in threes. So it's like mostly death, pregnancies. Bad things coming. Bad things. Pregnancy is not a bad thing. I'm not saying pregnancy is a bad thing,
It
but
can be complicated though, for sure.
it could be a complicated thing. Yeah.
And
So
surprise for many people. I've heard of people being pregnant and then they're like, whoa, I didn't know I was.
I didn't even think I could have a baby. Yeah. Yeah. Some people.
So how
It's
do you stay
crazy.
motivated? Like, how do you keep pressing on with, I know that there's a lot of not good in the world.
I try to be good. I stand my ground. I try to protect myself and make sure that when people meet me, they don't look like, oh, I'm gonna run amok on her or I'm gonna torture her life. I just don't give them that opportunity to think that. It's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna mess with her. Like leave
Sounds like you
leave
set
her.
boundaries early and often. I'm curious, what does your tattoo say?
Oh, just breathe.
Oh, what's the significance of that?
So when life gets tough, and you don't know what to do, take a minute and breathe, and you probably figure it out. Just don't stress it. Don't go chaotic. Don't go crazy because it's not gonna help. Just breathe and get to it.
I like that. And that's
To
a
some
reminder
people,
every day you see that.
yeah, it's helped a lot. It's helped a lot. Because when I started counseling recently, and my counselor says four in, eight out, like
Nice.
breathing
Did
technique.
she explain the point?
Yeah.
Did he or she explain the point of that? Like, I don't know that every therapist explains the point of the 8 out and 4 in, and sometimes six to hold.
No.
So the
Yeah,
point is
me
that
neither.
the point is that the
And I
exhale is
forget.
twice as long as the inhale. And what that does is activate the parasympathetic side of the autonomic nervous system, which is the more like rest and digest, just chill side of things.
No. So then that way it gives you more of that.
Well, and it activates when you're able to breathe, you're able to use this guy, which I don't know if you know what that is. The medial prefrontal cortex is the more advanced part of the mind. And so when we're able to
Oh,
think clearly, we're able to proceed mindfully. But if I'm in a panic or fear or anger or whatever the intense emotion is that's lighting up my amygdala in the back of the brain, or like lizard brain, if I'm like in my lizard brain, I'm not thinking clearly. But by bringing that breath back or even counting, just bringing us back to the moment can help us bring that more advanced part back online to behave in the way that we prefer. Quick disclaimer, nothing we talk about should be taken as medical or otherwise advice.